Hello, everybody. My name is Luchara, and this is Mad Games Tycoon 2, episode 51 of my hard mode full release Let's Play. Currently working on the Luchara mini machine, which is my tech level 5 right there, handheld console. I also recently released my tech level 6 stationary console. Gonna be honest, I'm a little disappointed in sales so far, but it's early yet. We got some cost reduction to come. We're gonna get some more games out for it. It'll come along just fine. We are working on Red Dead 3. It is a FPS slash RPG, my first FPS slash RPG. The first two Red Deads were just FPSs. We just added the RPG elements. So my main development room, QA, mocap, graphics, and sound are of course working on that. We got some training happening here. We got servers for our MMO, which is kind of killing it. 4.3 million subscribers, although subscriber growth is slowed a bit. It's only 10K a week now. It was much higher than that for a while, but I'm thrilled with the results of my MMO. It's made 364 million in profits. That's not even including the add-ons, like 149 million more there, 145 million there. It's kind of killing it. Secondary development team is making a free update for Digger Dugger 10, which I believe is the best-selling game of all time right now. It is indeed. 26 million, almost 27 million copies. It's made $500 million for me. Call that a win. And away we go. Let's get this game done, shall we? And I'm trying to cut down the length of my summaries at the start of episodes, because I realize now if somebody's binging this via playlist, probably annoying to have that summary at the start of every episode, so I do apologize to anybody who's binging. But I feel like it's very beneficial to anybody who's, not binging, anybody who's watching on a day-to-day, to just kind of get everybody, caught up on what's going on. That's how I feel anyway, but yeah. I realized that summary was a little long. I am making an effort to keep them shorter, although I did a poor job of keeping it shorter there. All right, so the mini machine is just about ready to go, and it is ready to go. I don't really see a reason to hold this back. I have a game ready to go for it already. Lord of the Rings Adventure is ready, so there's no point in waiting for that. We might as well just publish it. Go with the maximum warranty. Ooh, profit. You know what? I wish I could hold at a little bit of a loss. Let's take like a big loss. I want to see. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna start at $10 profit for like a month, and then I'm gonna drop the price, and I want to see how much better it does. Somebody mentioned in the comments that I should, since I have like $3 billion in the bank, I should just take a loss on my new consoles for a little bit to kind of get them out there. And I think there might be something to that. So yeah, I'm going to give it a shot. Let's go nice big funding pot here for some exclusives, because again, I can afford it because I'm rich. All right, and this should be 10 out of 10. It is. All right, so let's see how sales go. All right, so let's do some cost optimization for the mini machine. Let's do the first 5, and then we'll finish the cost optimization for the gaming machine. Oh, and the Pocket Pro can also come off the market now. Well, it's still moving 100,000 a week though, but it's outdated tech. So yeah, let's pull it off the market. Now that I have my new handle, I just wanted to wait till I got my new handheld before I pulled it off the market. All right, and we can release this game now. Search publisher. This is a visual novel. Do I have anybody that specializes in that? I do. Or their fan base enjoys that. I guess it's not specialization. This is an exclusive for my 3 consoles, including the new one, or both of the new ones. 98% review score. That's what we like to see. And let's do a day 1 patch for that game. And this other game is going to be ready to go relatively soon. This must be a quadruple A game, because I feel like it's taken quite some time to make. Research team doesn't have anything to do. Customer support team is keeping pace. Lord of the Rings Adventures is selling quite well. All right, so we got a console feature. Unfortunately, I just made my consoles, so we can't include that. that is not the end of the world. So for my next game, I think I want to make a sports game. I know sports isn't really popular. I know it's saturated, but Lucera Hockey, it's been a while, right? Lucera Hockey OO sold extremely well, and I haven't made one since. So it's time. So tech level 5, which is accurate. Let's make sure we have the best tech level 5 stuff, though. I don't think I do. No, I did not have the best stuff in any of the categories. So let's update that. So that'll be ready to go whenever this game is done. We'll be able to jump right into that one, more or less. All right, so QA is actually a little behind. Or just my dev team is just fast compared to my support rooms, basically, at this point. Sim engine was licensed. I made a tiny little bit of money for that. All right, so how's the new console selling, the new handheld? Pretty good. Better than the gaming machine for whatever reason. All right, so this estimated review looks pretty bad right now, but that's mostly because there's still a bunch of bugs. And these other teams are still finishing up their last thing as well. But it is early enough, or far enough along, I should say, that we can do a pre-release for the press. Continue development, yeah, up to 80 to 100 as expected. So let's get the pre-release for the press done, and we'll do some overhype. And then check on our support teams and release it if it's done. Basically, all right, polishing. Sound is almost done. Okay, that didn't go through. Game Station 3 is on the market. The fee has been announced. Oh, wow. So basically, the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3. Oh, sorry. Xbox was released. The Wii and the PlayStation 3 were announced. Announced versus available. But that's like, it's crazy that those three things happened in the same week. Or the same month, whatever you want to call it. All right, so we're waiting on graphics team. But we're not going to be waiting super long, so that is fine. So let's release this into the wild. Search publisher. I must have somebody. Yes, I do own a subsidiary that specializes in first-person shooters. Getting better at all this engine stuff, which is good. Oh yeah, this was not, because I went quadruple A here, I did not make it exclusive. I included PC, so that would hopefully be profitable. 97%. I mean, it's not 98, but again, it was my first time doing an FPS/RPG, so it's a little harder in that case. When is my last MMO add-on? Oh my god, it was 40 weeks ago. I need to make a new add-on. I'm going to do that with my main team, actually, so we can get it done sooner, because, yeah, I'm a little asleep at the wheel on that one. 40 weeks is way too long. Interest is down quite a bit. All right, so I am running out of things I can... Lord of the Rings related things. The Grey Havens, which is straight up from Lord of the Rings. Usually I like change something. The Grey Havens is just straight up a thing from Lord of the Rings. Is I don't think I'm gonna get, copyright striked or anything because of it. Certainly hope not anyway. I do get a kick out of the fact that my MMO did not have drop-in, drop-out multiplayer initially. I don't know, I find that hilarious. Anyway, so we're just gonna polish with all these sub rooms. Actually, let's do this commission work first. I'd like to get this number, this 89%. That's basically like how much trust the AI people that give out the contracts have in us. I'd like to get that to 100 just for fun. All right, and let's do a free update for Red Dead 3. And let's market this add-on. It's only at 24 right now. I mean, to be fair, the Grey Havens is a pretty relatively obscure part of the Lord of the Rings universe, but it is a part. Well, I guess I could have referenced the Shire. I don't think I've referenced the Shire yet, because I've made so many Lord of the Rings games. Right now, I'll have subtitles that are some kind of play on Lord of the Rings places. RPG Engine was licensed. Hey, actually made a bit of money off this one. 4 million. All right. So, experiment time. Console selling price. Share gaming machine. We are going to lose $50 on every console. I just want to see. I want to see what it does to my sales. How much are they going to go up, if at all? Of course, this is a bad time to do it because the holiday season's about to start. Oh, they went up quite a bit. So it's going to take another jump here because of the holiday season. But I'm okay with losing $50 per. But the thing is, too, that's not usually my profit. My price changes. My price isn't going to change. So I'm losing $50 now, but slowly it'll become profitable again, right? So you'll see the sales slowly dip. But hey, I swept the awards. I know I didn't win Publisher of the Year, but I'm pretty sure I own Virtual. So I'm kind of taking credit for it. Maybe I shouldn't. All right, so Forest of Jerkwood. Right? Play on Forest of Mirkwood. Very profitable. That was an add-on. My original add-on. Social media integration. Let's get that going. But yeah, the add-ons are pretty quick to make. So that's why I wanted to do that. All right, Crazy Games Tycoon 5. Let's do an update for that. Man, Digger Dugger 10 is still moving 100,000 units per week, which is kind of insane. Crazy Games Tycoon 5 still selling 300K a week. Super Luchera Brothers, which was a quadruple A game that I had concerns wasn't ever going to be in the black. I didn't think it would ever be profitable. 16 million in profit, and it's still got a long way to go. So I was wrong there. How are we doing for server space? We still got all kinds of server space. Hey, 1,600 almost extra tech points because my programmers have received the latest SDK. I believe SDK is software development kit and updated it immediately. Thereby some technical problems could be fixed. Nice. All right, this is far enough along that we can do our pre-release for the press now. And overhype, I would say. All right, so we got some people in the training rooms that are maxed out. You need game design, and then you'll be done at training. You need nothing. You are ready. Put you in there. 20 and 20 people there. The sound person is done. They need game design. Anybody else maxed out? Doesn't look like it. All right. Training's coming along pretty well. We're almost done. All right. In development, we got to do overhype. I believe still, right? Yes. Red Dead 3 is selling pretty well. Grey Havens got the little bump in its review score. Let's do another update for Red Dead. Yeah, well, look at the console sales. So this initial bump was because of my price reduction, and then the holiday season bump immediately thereafter. So let's also drop the price of the mini machine at about let's go minus $75. See how many of them move at that rate. Oh, I forgot to polish with them. I put them on commission work, then I forgot to switch them over. That is my bad. But it should be fine because we got that extra 1,600 points. Kind of just makes up for that. Oh, wow. That's a big jump in console sales. And it's good. Like this early, getting extra units out there is big. Unfortunately, this MMO is not for either of them. It is for the Luchera Super System Pro, which is still moving 100,000 a week. Considering it's like been replaced, that's good. Like, oh no, I don't want to self-produce. Give out to the publisher. I can't self-produce. I'm not capable. I don't have a production room. And 98%, which is excellent for an add-on. And it is time for a new Luchera Hockey. Is the plan. Luchera Hockey 00 was my last one. So this one's going to be 06. So 6 years between Luchera Hockeys. Whoops, my bad. Let's throw the old professional wrestling license on our hockey game. Don't overthink it. It is what it is. All right, so Ball Engine. This is going to be manufacturer exclusive. Super System Pro, gaming machine, mini machine. Getting better at the engine stuff, right? At least we have a couple stars and everything now. Everything looks to be locked in here. Done on everything that matters here. Ooh, 52 of 50. So I could go quadruple A, or I could just cut a couple of features, like password saves or checkpoints. Checkpoints not necessary for a hockey game. And password saves, it's pretty funny. Like, I feel like this should just get deprecated after a certain point. Could you imagine a game in 2005 having a password save? Anybody out there who's young and watching this doesn't realize what passwords were, but like, this, the password would have to be so ridiculously long. I don't even want to think about it. It's not feasible to have passwords for a game, you know. Pretty sure passwords stopped being a thing around like the late 80s, right? The fact that you can still include them in 2005 in this game kind of makes me laugh. Oh, I need to include touch support. So we also have to remove secrets. That is fine. That is okay. How far behind in game reports am I? Just 2, but we can fly through those really quickly. And do some high quality animations, some high quality graphics, and you guessed it, some high quality sounds. So we'll share a gaming machine. Let's see now. So it's only losing $48 now. So it's a slow burn, right? And you can't automatically hold the selling price at a loss for whatever reason, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. All right, so we got to watch QA for when they're done, switch them over to improving gameplay. Some extra bugs because of an exhausted programmer. Not a big deal. That's what we got QA for. Just a couple extra bugs to be squashed. Not the end of the world. Let's do a free update for the expansion. Let's market up this hockey game. Just do 1 TV spot is all we need there. Oh, somebody's maxed out. You need game design and you will be done. Nice. Ooh, so our subscriptions are down pretty hard on Lord of the Rings Online. Although they did just go up. Oh, 54,000. Never mind. Jumped from 8,000 to 54,000 new subscribers because of the add-on, right? But you do see this red creeping into the bar, so that's like the max interest. This is the interest bar. Well, it says it's the interest bar, so yeah, there is a limit. Motion controller support. Well, I mean, it is the Wii is about to be released, so that makes sense. All right, console team is almost done. Cost optimization for the mini machine. So let's finish the cost optimization for the gaming machine. Then we will examine. All right, so sales dropped. That's because the holiday season ended. The mini machine in particular is still doing quite well. I'm definitely satisfied with that. So yeah, Super System Pro is not going to catch the Game Station 2. At one point, we were only like 10 million behind. Now we're 25 million behind because the Game Station 2 is kind of amazing. And yeah, so this is my current 2, but they'll move up quick as I start getting more games out. And I'm doing a lot of exclusives, right? So basically, there's this bonus. It's basically a bonus of sales, a percentage bonus. So if you have no games available, you lose 50%. That makes sense. The maximum bonus is 300%. Current for this one right now is 6.5%. But so if you have a hit that's 90 to 100%, that's 2% bonus. But if it's an exclusive, it's 4%. And let's be real, at this point, almost all my games are over 90%, right? So you're going to start seeing, 4%, 4%, 4%. And 4% isn't a lot, but when you do it 5 times in a row, 20%, well, that starts adding up. I mean, just look at the Super System Pro here. 233.6%. And also, not only the games I make, all the subsidiaries I own, they make games exclusively for my consoles. Now, they're probably not going to be over 90%. And you look at this bonus, how many games there are that are like just in the good or very good category. But those 1% add up over time, right? So, yeah. So it'll come. It'll come along. Just takes a little bit of time. Let's do an update for the MMO. These are expensive. They're 7.4 5 million, and it's capped at that. It used to scale, like they used to get really, really expensive, but he changed it. The developer changed it so that they cap, which is good. It's how it should be. I did 3 could use a demo. Ooh, how are my consoles doing for hype? Well, Super System Pro could use some hype. I know that's my one that I don't really care about, but I kind of do care. Like, I want it to stay high. I want it to keep selling because it's, you know, my highest selling one of all time. Although these two will probably catch it eventually, I would think. Let's check these prices. This is the only thing I don't like about the strategies. You kind of got to babysit the prices. So it's at negative 42% or negative $42. This one's down to minus 11. So let's go back up to minus 50. So you should see these sales spike up a little bit. Nothing too crazy. But as these cost optimizations come through, it'll be more drastic. Cost drops. All right, so this is pretty much done. Graphics starts on the last thing. Mocap's already polishing. Sound is pretty much done. Let's get this pre-release press done and the overhype. All right, and overhype. And let's throw another update at Super Luchara Brothers 8. Any research to be done? There is not. So we're waiting for the graphics, but we're also waiting for the overhype the results of the overhype to come through, right? Overhype went through. Digger Dugger 10 off the market, over 30 million sales. That's a lot. That's a lot of sales, and that's a lot of profits. 559 million. Digger Dugger 10. The funny thing is, the only reason I made this game is because you can sort your IPs by how neglected they are, and it happened to be like my most neglected IP, one of them. So I was like, oh, I better make a Digger Dugger game, and it ended up being the best-selling game of all time. I think that's kind of funny. All right, so first time using social media integration, but that is okay. Exclusive, yeah. At this point, I'm pretty much exclusively making exclusives for a while, for a bit at least. Ooh, I do not have a plan for my next game. Whoops. What's popular? Ooh, I haven't made a racing game in a long time. That's a whoopsie. That is a big whoopsie. So let's fix it. Super bikes. This has got to be like my most one of my most neglected IPs now. Yeah, it's been a minute since I made a super bike. So let's see. So if you go into spin-off, it's sort of by neglect of the IP. So Civ City. Well, apparently Civ City is my most neglected. So a lot of these ones with 0 IP value, they mostly only made one game. Wait. Or wait, is it backwards? Wait, I thought I hadn't made a super bikes in a long time. Why is it saying that it's not? I have not made a super bikes lately, I didn't think. I thought it's been a while since I made a super bikes, hasn't it? I guess it'll tell me here if I check. It's been 10 years. 11 years. So why does it not... Okay, I don't know. Can anybody explain this to me? Is it sorted backwards? Like, I haven't made... These ones here I haven't made in a long time, so it makes sense they're high, right? If you go down, like, I'm making a Luchara hockey now, and it had only been 5 years. Like, War of the Rims clearly isn't neglected, so neither is this. Like, these three literally have games out right now. Yeah, I don't understand how it calculates. It says the latest game was released 10 weeks ago. Super bikes. Are my subsidiaries capable of making spin-offs? Maybe? I'm confused. If anybody knows what's happening here, let me know in the comments, because I am hella confused right now. All right, so super bikes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 does not say that. I don't know. Apparently, 1995 was 10 weeks ago. Looks like 11 years to me, but at any rate, whatever. I'm doing it. I'm making it. I'm making. I don't understand it, but I'm making a new super bikes. That's the important thing. That's weird though. A little bit of commission work here. None there. All right. You're maxed out. You're ready to go into the room. Platinum record for Red Dead 3. It's what we like to see. Cherokee selling pretty well. All right. Develop a game. Sequel. Superbikes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it thinks it was 10 weeks ago. It was 11 years. Like to the day. April 95. It's currently April 2006. Whatever. AAA for sure. May end up being quadruple A. All works for racing, yeah. Ooh, do I have a license for racing games? Oh, I do. Red Lantern, sure. Where's that racing engine at? Right there. Manufacturer exclusive. Let's go. It's funny, I have the tech level 6 stationary, but I'm not taking advantage of it. I haven't made a tech level 6 game yet because I can't. I probably wouldn't have even if I could, but the fact that I can't still, it's kind of weird, right? Like, this console's been out for over a year, plus the development of it. The fact that there still isn't a tech level 6 engine, kind of weird. All right, I'm not going to cut 6 features. I'm just going to make this quadruple A. At this point, even taking a loss on my consoles, I've still made money this episode, right? So, yeah, we're doing fine financially. Oh, we're only losing $4 on this one. We can't have that. Put it back to minus 50. Oh yeah, Mini Machine's moving 200,000 a week now. That's good. All right, so let's just get all these support rooms lined up. There's no research. There's not research. Yeah, I don't know why it thought that Superbikes had a game 10 weeks ago. Whatever, it is what it is. Really doesn't matter, I guess. MMO, yeah, still 35,000, over 5 million subscribers. It's not quite WoW numbers, but I don't know if there's any MMO in real life that has ever had this many active subscribers other than WoW. Oh yeah, well, let's look at this MMO chart. You want to, everybody ready to laugh? You add up everybody else and it's like 100,000. And then I have 5.2, almost 5.3 million. Yeah, everybody else sucks. Everybody else's MMOs suck compared to mine, compared to Lord of the Rings Online. At any rate, that is going to be all for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Most importantly, be good to each other. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.